Hello there everyone, Ragewood here, back with another Godforge video, and it's time for Friday leaks. Yes, that's right, it is that time again. And it's mad to think that it's been a month since the last one. I know the fact that I split mine over 2 weeks probably makes it feel shorter than what it actually was, but yeah, we've been given a new little package for us to review. I haven't actually looked at it yet, so no pre-planning on this one, so why wait any longer? So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, Susie did say we would need our headphones at some point. Wow. So I'll finish that sentence. So we'll put the headphones on in a second. Wow. That is cool. So we obviously have Amaterasu's weapon concept. And as they do, we've got multiple options here. I think looking at, I mean, they're all cool, don't get me wrong. Less so, goddess of the sun and the heavenly realm. Having a golden blade, I get it, but maybe not. Unless they're thinking like a power-up mode, but no. This one feels very cool. You've got the dog head, which calls to her as a person. And samurai swords or katanas are known to be made with tempered steel, which is folded steel to make it stronger. And you've definitely got that kind of feel to this here. And then the flame sort of licking the blade at the bottom there. I really like that. That looks great. This one, again, similar to the gold, I suppose. I actually don't like the orange handle. The serrated edge is cool. And I think I feel the same down here. I think having like this orange lightsaber, it just doesn't sit with me. So I think for me, very much B here. If you wanted my opinion, Fateless, there you go. Obviously, you have probably already made the decision by now, but B would be my choice. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Ooh, oh, he's cool. Montezuma weapon concept. So I'm going to have to look at who Montezuma is first before we get into it. So let's pause it here. So there we go, a quick little Google. How much stock you put in these AI articles is up to you, but Montezuma or Moctezuma was the last independent ruler of the Aztec Empire, known for his dramatic confrontation with Hernan Cortes. He ruled for 18 years. That's quite long for back then. He was the 9th Aztec emperor, leading the Aztec Empire's greatest extent. That's cool. There we are. So that is who this gentleman is. So, very sort of, what's the word? Extravagant headpiece there. Like a peacock, very much a call out to Quetzalcoatl, which a lot of the religious headdresses and stuff sort of were back then. Weapon concept is similar to Lady Zoc, only Lady Zoc has a two-handed. This guy's obviously going to have a sword and shield. Now, the shield, for me, is an easy one. I like A over B. That would just be my preference. The weapon, though, I think I would go with 2. The reason for it, number 1 feels like very much like Jade Empire-y. Like, even though it is a Mesoamerican style, that kind of blade that they all had back then, I just consider, I associate green with Jade, and Jade is obviously another faction in the game. 2, however, obsidian was a big thing, like flint. This feels more natural to me, personally. especially as I imagine this guy, whilst there has clearly been a lot of detail put into him, I can't see him being any more than an epic, possibly even a rare. And I think that fits those class types a little bit better. 3 I don't hate either, but I think I prefer 2, and you've got the nod to the what I presume is Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent here as well. But, you know, him as a character, though, very cool. So much detail here as well. You got the mouth pauldrons here too. What other nods have we got here? Very cool. You know, there's a lot of detail there, so actually he probably is more like an epic. I doubt he'll be a legendary just because of the gods and things that exist. Very cool, though. Love that. He's going to be a cool character to collect. In fact, actually, it's funny, at the time of recording, Vex, who is another Godforge content creator, go check him out, was asking me yesterday who my favourite faction is. And in truth, I said, you know, it's hard to answer because we haven't seen all of the factions yet. For example, it could be very easy for me to say Aru because we've seen a lot of the heroes in there. But I did say that, you know, my favourite hero has now changed. It was Heimdall. I now think Shenlong is really cool. And Jade certainly has the potential to be my favourite. Viraj also has potential, but I don't know enough about the lore and mythology to sort of make a educated sort of decision on that. So for me, I'm leaning towards Saber. Whilst I don't know loads about Aztec, Mayan mythology, I loved. And Ika, because Babylonian myth, Sumerian, Mesopotamian, that's all so cool. And the Epic of Gilgamesh is believed to be one of the oldest surviving mythos laws out there. So, you know, Saber and Ika, I said, was my decision in the end. And he's going to be part of that. And I think he looks very cool and sort of helps back up that decision. Anyway, moving on. Okay, we have a... Oh, we've got a video. Right, okay, one sec. Plug these in. We're a professional person here. Right, 4-second clip. Ooh. Ooh. So that's Imhotep. Oh, yeah, it says it at the top. Imhotep basic. Oh, can we slow it down? Yeah, we can. Let's go half speed. Oh, so you got the lightning with the fist coming down. Now we know Imhotep is an wisdom epic now. That looks very cool for a basic. Lightning into a fist. Smashing on the ground. Half speed one more time and then we'll go back full speed. That is awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Now, it looks simple enough. We don't know at this stage whether there's going to be any debuffs or anything that coming with that. We also don't know his class. So, but looks very cool. So are we going to get all of them? Okay, Imhotep's core ability next. Okay, so that is some sort of heal. I'm going to turn the volume off whilst we half speed it because it sounds a little funky. So he's very much generating a heal there because we've got the sort of health symbols, you know, that you associate with. The fist is there behind him as well, so we've still got this fist concept playing throughout. And to me, the VFX remind me kind of the regen that we saw a few weeks ago. So it could be a heal over time that he's putting on himself. Might just be a flat out heal, but certainly a support ability. Again, we don't know whether this is just solely used on himself or whether he was able to apply it on allies. Does that help with... So you doubt a Slayer would have a heal ability like that. And he's ranged, so he's probably not going to be a brawler. So perhaps he is an invoker, like a support class. Do we get the ultimate? We do get the ultimate. Okay. Yeah, we've got sound on. Okay, right, let's go back. That's cool. That is very cool. So he's opening up the gateway. Now, Imhotep considered one of the greatest rulers, if the pyramids, not of the pyramids, of the Egyptians ever. He's opening up a gateway, and then we've got something that looks similar to Radiance being placed on allies. This is clearly a buff of some description. Again, or a heal. Now, this could be like a flat-out heal. So, very much Invoker vibe, what I'm getting from Imhotep here. That's so cool. Love that. Also, we need to take a look at who this person is here. Now, we've not seen this person yet, I don't think. Can I zoom in at all? No. A bladed character, cape. Got a shoulder pauldron, looks very much like a skull. Ooh, who is that gonna be? Got sort of like the Pompey trousers, like pompous kind of medieval vibe that I'm getting there from there. Top knot there. So you'd be inclined to say with the katanas, this is a Kojiki person or Jade. Oh, you lot are such teases. I wonder if we get this from another angle. What's the next one? Ra Ultimate Rough. Okay, so we don't. Ah. God, I'm the kind of person where this kind of stuff frustrates me because I want to know everything. I want to feel like I'm the smartest person in the room because I'm probably not. I wonder if we saw a portrait of him the other day. No, because we went through everything, and the only one I couldn't name was the one who looked a bit like Prince Charming, and that very much is not him. Okay. But the Ra Ultimate, so we did see this in Thursday's podcast for the Eagle-Eyed of us. And it was something called the something of Apophis, I think. So you swipe up, and it's very much like an AoE ability. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. So we've got mock-up, work in progress done. So let's just skip one, actually. Is it me? Am I the only one who thinks this would actually be hilarious and this is what it looked like in game? Just grayscale. Come on. Like, to me, that's perfect. I love the cartoon nature of it. It's very much been a focus on VFX this week. I suppose, and that's naturally how things are going to progress now, right? Because a lot of the characters will be, there or thereabouts, and now they're going to be fleshing them out. Work in progress on the ultimate. Bosh, that's cool. Try and pause it on the explosion. So, now, ever since I watched that VFX video with Guan Yu and the Radiance and things, I look at these in sort of a different light. Not negatively per se, but just trying to, like, you just break it down in a way. So, like, a lot of this will be similar to that Radiance one. We've got the beams that are striking out, like flame effects coming down on the top there, an explosion, dust particles coming up from the floor. And this also looks similar to Guan Yu's. So the Frost Flare, I think, was the name of his ultimate. It looks very much the same as this, but rather than this sort of fire coming down, it was very much ice and spears, but it was the same sort of animation. And it's, I guess in a way, it's kind of spoiled it a little bit for me, because you know now that they're going to be reusing a lot of them, and I don't blame them. That's not a knock against them. But for me, it sort of takes a bit of the magic away. And in a way, you know, I can't do it now. I wish that I'd never seen it. But still cool to see. Yeah, like, love that. And this is it from another angle. So this still says work in progress, so I wonder what the done one was. Yeah, that's cool. I love, like, the sort of black hole effect where it sort of goes out and then sort of comes back in. Again, Ra is a Slayer. We do know that now. Whether there's going to be any debuffs on this, burn perhaps because he's a sun god. Doesn't look like anything's placed, but again, this is a work in progress. Or whether it's just flat out, just damage, just raw damage. Very cool. So let's see what the done one is. Oh, it looks exactly the same. I just shouldn't have skipped it. Okay. So he sends out like it's Crescent Wave. Again, looks very similar to Guan Yu's Crescent Wave. I love the mini version there as well. That's pretty cool. Yeah. But he slams it down, lightning goes forward, and you get those explosions. There we are. And that is it. Okay. So a few little things there. Seeing some of the abilities coming into play now. Imhotep definitely, and Invoker. Looking at this ultimate here. Yeah, that's very much Invoker vibes. Ra, so we already know, is a Slayer. In fact, I'm so confident I'm actually going to put it down on his page, even though we don't know for sure yet. Montezuma's coming to the game now. That's cool, so I can make a hero page for him. And Amaterasu's weapon, though, that's going to be really cool. I'm still in favour of this one here. So hopefully the Fateless team agree with me. Great work, Daria, however you say it. And that's going to be it for today then, folks. So thank you for watching. Take care and look after yourselves. Work hard, but as always, play harder. I'll see you in another one soon. Cheers.